Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So yesterday the coronation invitations went out and Camilla, it has been known by the king that she is dropping the consort. She is Queen Camilla. That's how it goes. So we are going to have a look with the cards to see how Queen Camilla's feeling about all this, how she's feeling about the coronation coming up, any energies we can pick up. We may dip into some other members of the royal family, depending how the reading goes. If any characters turn up in the cards, we can have a look into them as we go on. So let's have a look and see how Queen Camilla, as it should be, is feeling about the coronation. We are using a traditional Rider-Waite cards, but in pink. Oh dear. How is she feeling about this? Now, it's interesting to note that if you're not in the UK, we've got a celebrity called Paul O'Grady. He was Lily Savage. He's very popular, very funny guy, and he passed last week. And I know Camilla was fond of him, so I wonder if we'll pick up anything to do with that as well. They did a lot of work with Battersea Dogs Home. It just popped into my head there. This is a good start. Straight away, she is thinking of the king. She is thinking of stability. She is thinking of order and monarchy. And everything is focused. Her whole world is focused on supporting the king. The emperor there, straight off, she is very loyal. She is, I would say they are very much in love. They are very much soulmates, because straight away she has got the king on her mind. What's crossing over? It's the new way of doing things. Now, I've mentioned this a few times with how King Charles is going to be doing things. I feel slightly different to how his mum would have done things in a way. I feel like this is... It's going to be a little bit of a time where everything feels a little bit alien while we're getting used to the subtleties of his language, if you know what I mean. I feel like that's what's crossing her. There may be some, not that it's difficult for Camilla, because we'll see what's above the situation first off, but I feel like there's this whole kind of sense of the new way of doing things and getting things settled, if you know what I mean. Okay. I feel like this is weird. I know when we did the readings the other day, there has been a sense of grief and loss. And I feel like Camilla, just like the other ladies we did the readings on in the live stream, Camilla is still feeling that heartbreak, that woundedness, that gap that has been left by the Queen. And it still is something that's very difficult for her, it's very emotive for her. With the glory above, she knows what she has to do with regards to all of the pageantry, and she knows that it's going to be a very proud day. She knows that it's going to be, well, look at the card, look at the Six of Wands. It's such a kind of pageantry, regalia, thinking of people's roots, the history attached to it, everything. So there is this sense that she still has this loss, this still this woundedness, things that she's sacrificed in a way. But that hurt from the Queen's passing, I feel, is still very much something that she has difficulties with. Okay. So straight away we have got the Three of Wands there. And this is what's leaving the situation. I feel with the Three of Wands, she was kind of hopeful that there wouldn't be any silliness. I feel like this is obviously, with the Three of Wands, it's looking out to overseas. I feel like she was hoping that that would get mended. Because it's leaving the situation, it doesn't look like it is gonna get mended anytime soon. The Knight of Cups coming up here. She is here for some fun. I feel the coronation is going to happen, and then we are going to get a little bit of Camilla's hair letting down. Because Camilla is Cancerian, she would come through necessarily as the Queen of Cups, but we have the Knight of Cups here, which is interesting. So I'm wondering if there's someone in Camilla's orbit who is also maybe a water sign who isn't King Charles, because King Charles is actually a Scorpio. He would come through, he's come through as the Emperor in this because he is actually the king. So actually, well, you know, but with the Knight of Cups there, I really feel like there's this kind of good time coming up after. I feel like there is a certain level of romance, a certain level of good feeling coming up after the coronation, specifically at Camilla. Now, interestingly enough, how we have got that grief and the kind of difficulty, she does feel a little bit battered by something. The boundaries, we've got two boundaries cards. And I feel this could be linking to this Three of Wands here. This could well be regarding boundaries pushed with overseas people, if you know what I mean. Not to bring anyone else into it. The Judgment card, it looks like she's going to have her... I think people will see how much she's sacrificed, how much she's had to kind of hold her ground, how difficult it has been for her in the public glare. I feel like she is going to become more popular. I think she's already on the rise, but I know this, some of you will be like, no, Princess Diana, but honestly, I think she is going to become more popular than she currently is. Interestingly enough, her mind is going to the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles, I feel like she may have something to do with the coronation, something to do with either Charlotte or Louis, because the Page of Pentacles would fit them, because I'm pretty sure they're both Taurus. I bet Catherine's got her hands full with two Taurus. Them too, honestly. So that could come through with that. I would suggest that it could be Archie but I doubt it because there is no hints of anyone else. The Knight of Cups could well be her relationship with William becomes stronger. She becomes more friendly with William. She, I'm not saying that she isn't already, but maybe their bond becomes stronger. And it does look like she is gonna have a fresh new start. She's going to have a boom after the coronation. She's going to have things are going to become better for her. Now, I think this is William. I don't know why I didn't pick it up on it when I first saw it, but I think this is William. I think this is William's children. I think this is Charlotte and Louis. One of them, or both of them. So let's have a look how William is coping with Camilla being queen. Is this something he is having difficulty with? Or not? No, he's not. We've got the Two of Cups there. He is absolutely fine with Camilla becoming queen. He is the hand of friendship there, the hand of emotionally he feels connected with Camilla. What's crossing over him though, what he's concerned about is the moon in reverse. He is worried about bad faith arguments coming out. He is worried about manipulation. He is concerned about some things, and what he's concerned about with regards to Camilla, we have the Queen of Wands above and the Page of Cups underneath. Sometimes the characters just come on out. I would say he straight away, he is fine with Camilla. He is friendly with Camilla. He is concerned that there will be people attacking Camilla. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse above. Of course, you know who that is. And we have the Page of Cups underneath in reverse. So he's very concerned that people are still going to be triggered by Camilla becoming queen. He's very concerned and protective of George as well, because we've got the Page of Cups under there. George, of course, is a Cancerian, so he would be under there. And I feel with the moon in reverse and the Queen of Wands above, we know where this is going to be coming from. We know there is an unhinged jealousy when it comes to allegedly for entertainment purposes only, when it comes to anything to do with motherhood and stuff with regards to Camilla. I feel like this is coming from the overseas people. The Queen of Wands in reverse there. There's a Knight of Swords. He is very aware, oh, it's fine. I was like, oh my god. No. He is very aware of the bad faith arguments coming from other people and people stirring the pot against Camilla. I feel like he actually is quite protective, not only of Camilla, but he's protective of his family. He's protective of the monarchy and succession. He doesn't want Prince George, Prince Louis, or Princess Charlotte to be damaged or seen anything negative from anything regarding this. He wants them to be protected as much as possible, and by default he's trying to protect Camilla. We have got the Knight of Swords there and the Knight of Cups, so I feel like Camilla's relationship with William is going to go from strength to strength. I feel that William is actually going to come out and say, maybe do something protective for Camilla, say something protective around Camilla. I think we've got the Tower in reverse there. He is very aware of something his brother and his wife is up to. He does not want them coming near the coronation, that's for sure. He really doesn't want them coming near the coronation at all. I think William is very protective actually over Camilla, over the monarchy, over his family, over his father. And I think it's just like he is just very aware of how disruptive they could be. Strength card, and apart from the little bits of drama, I feel like with being a Cancerian, William feels things quite deeply, and he's quite, I would say, I don't know if he would say it would, he wouldn't say, I don't know if he would say it was psychic or not. I don't think he would. I think he's empathic and he can feel things before they happen. And even if they're just, some people, because we might be say that he's a little bit paranoid about things, but he's very aware of the damage that can be done. And even if he's picking up on it on the ether, basically. The 10 of Cups, though, look, it's going to be really nice after the coronation. The Knight of Cups coming in there. There is going to be this sense of celebration, this sense of happiness. We've got the 10 of Cups coming in with the Ace of Pentagrams. It looks like things are going to move quite well and quite happily for a while. I think William's very concerned and very protective over Camilla. I think he's very aware that some things may be coming out and people are going to try and disrupt things. He's really onto that, really onto that. And I think he has got a right, and he is correct in that sense of it. But I don't think they're gonna throw stuff, but it's not gonna land. Anyway, that's what I see in the cards. Let me know what you think of the cards. If there's anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to take away from it. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you taking your time to watch my videos. Thank you, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.